Some devils. J-Dog back to answer some more goddamn questions. Questions we're going over today. All right, on the fucking video. Pops up here, goddammit. Who in the metal scene needs to lose the hair? Question mark. 144 comments. So scroll all the way to the bottom. This one with a little goddamn planet sign and shit like that. Chadley B. Previously, I thought Donald J. Trump was the, in quotation marks, least racist person on the planet. But now I know that J-Dog has claimed the title of least racist man on the planet. Goddamn right, man, I got it fucking claimed. I didn't know. Is that something Donald Trump said? I'm the least racist man on the planet. Did he really say that? I didn't even fucking know that, but goddamn, that's pretty fucking funny. Granted, I don't really know much about Trump other than he's fucking orange, and you know a lot of people that fucking follow him are a bunch of whack jobs, and they have the biggest fucking conspiracy theories of all goddamn time. That's just what I've noticed, goddamn. But I don't follow any of that bullshit, so I don't really know a whole lot about him. Now, do I think he's racist? Again, I know nothing about it. But the fucking thing is I think most people, especially in the mainstream, that are being thrown as and called racist, they're not fucking racist. All this is agenda shit to fucking to stir up shit and to keep us fighting amongst each other. Just like all this shit. Why do you think all this stuff with transgenders and gays and stuff like that, these gay rights and stuff like that, that's being kind of pushed? Do any of you guys realize why that is? It's obvious as fuck what the reason is. And the funny part is, this isn't me hating on gays and shit like this. The fact of the matter is, most of the big fucking authority that's pushing it, I guarantee they're not even gay. It's not even gays that are pushing it. The reason it is to cause more division, to cause us fighting more amongst each other. Because why? What's going to happen? Okay, what if they push that agenda? What's going to happen? A lot of people, Christians like that, who, yeah, you know, being gay is evil and all this other shit, and the people that just, they don't understand it because, you know, they're older and it's a taboo thing. In their mind, they're thinking it's this horrible thing, right? So it's going to get the two sides fighting. So while we're fighting amongst each other's, the higher ups are fucking us in the ass, whatever they're doing, underground, under the fucking table, so we're not fighting amongst them. And it's so obvious. They did it with the fucking race card back in the 50s, 60s. That faded off. And in the last few years, now they've done it now with the fucking vaccine shit. They did it with the fucking Black Lives Matters. And they're doing it with the gay transgender shit. That's exactly what it is. It has nothing to do with because they care so much about blacks over whites, or they care so much about gays or gay. They don't even give a fuck about that. They fucking flat out don't. That's why when the guys that are all against it, like, and they're like going, I gotta go fucking kill the gays and shit like that. That's not the answer. They're not even the ones that are publicizing it. Yes, they're trying to make you think that, and they're putting them as the image to get you in an uproar, to get you all angry. But it's the big authority heads, whatever agenda they have. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I fucking know, because I don't. I don't think anyone truly knows. Everybody's got their conspiracy theories. But that's what it is. So just like with all these guys getting called out as racist, they're doing that to get fucking people looking, oh, he's racist? Oh, he is? Like he's this bad person. But it's like, define racism, man. Racism is somebody that legitimately dislikes a person because of the color of their skin. To be completely fucking honest with you, very few people I know are racist. I have met some. I'm not saying that I haven't. Definitely fucking have. I'll throw one fucking canoe under the bus. That Ralph Grace who fucking blew his brains out and killed his girlfriend. Okay, again, don't miss that motherfucker whatsoever. He was a full-blown racist. He was made no bones about it, right? They exist, but it's way, way less. Just because you don't like a certain thing or you use a certain word or you tell a joke or something, that doesn't make you fucking racist. Do you dislike someone automatically and treat them differently because they're a different color skin of yours? That's racist. I don't do that. I never have fucking done that, nor do I hang around anyone that does do that. So yeah, I'm not racist at all. But I think most people fucking aren't. So, but again, all this shit is just agenda. And you don't want to get mad at the other side because it's not them. It's the higher ups that are using it to their fucking advantage. That's all it the fuck is. And the shit is so goddamn obvious. Why do you think it all hit in the 2020 and shit? It was all happening around the same time when it was really being pushed on from multiple angles. Black Lives Matter, the vaccines, the transgenders, the gay. They're doing it. They're hitting you at all fucking angles. Get everybody hating each other. All the actual, we the people fighting. That's all they're trying to fucking do. So that way, those higher ups, they're just whatever scam and shit they got going on. We ain't got time to pay attention to that. We're too busy fighting amongst each other, which what we should be fucking doing is all gathering together and going against the government, because it's the government that's the fucking enemy. I don't give a shit if it's Democrats, Republicans, and they're both all dog shit. It should be us attacking them. The war is on them, not amongst us and each other. Who do I care if a fucking dude sucks another dude's dick? He likes dick, he likes dick. I don't give a shit. More pussy for me. I don't give a fuck about that. It's just I don't like this agenda, this wimpy agenda they're pushing to keep everybody fighting. That's what I don't like. And that's exactly what the fuck they're doing. Wake the fuck up if you're one of these idiots that's getting all mad and uproar about it. Be mad at this shitty ass fucking government that you support by when you go out and you're voting and shit, because that's exactly what you're doing. Don't fucking support them. Support us. We the goddamn people. We should be the ones with the fucking say, but we don't. And that's why I don't follow any of that crap. I was like, because we don't have a say. And quite frankly, unless we were to all stand together, we're never going to, and that's never going to happen, because all these bozo-ass dumb motherfuckers are falling for it. This is nothing recent. This has been going on, like I said, since the goddamn, well, at least the 1950s, or since slavery, I guess, was when it probably really started, when they were pissed when that fucking shit ended, and probably slightly after that is when it really fucking started. They started all this division crap, but a long-ass fucking time, none the goddamn less. So, yeah, no, J-Dog, yeah, he definitely claims the goddamn title as least racist fucking person on the planet. He definitely is. Got that right, goddammit. Harry Quinn, who would win in a fist fight? Glenn Danzig versus Aegis Raven. Let's go with Aegis Raven, goddammit. At least he comments on the fucking channel, right? At least he's ready, does. Fuck Danzig. He hasn't been good since the Misfits, goddammit. And I've heard all kinds of stories that guy's canoe fucking city. Granted, I don't know first fucking hand, but I could kind of see that too. That doesn't completely surprise me. Vincent Flitcroft, question for J-Dog, question marks. What do you think are some of the best bands that have a bass player doing the main vocals, question mark? I know you're a big Deicide fan, and Regurgitation is another good one. Can you think of any others? Oh, fuck, bro, there's a shit ton. Isn't that kind of like the main goddamn formula? Immolation. Morbid Angel, yeah, even with Davey Boy, even though we know he's fucking poser-ass Canoe City, but, I mean, Ultras of Madness, Blessed of the Sick, Covenant, I mean, that shit's fucking great. You know, vocals, bass player. Christian. Angel Corpse. Enthroned, one of my favorite fucking black metal bands ever. Is it Impiety? The Shiathan, or however the fuck you pronounce his name? He does bass or guitar. I think he does bass and vocals. Sadistic Intent. Slayer. I mean, that's kind of like, yeah, I mean, that's kind of almost like, I mean, I'm not going to say 50% of bands, because, I mean, some of them are just, you know, vocals only or guitar vocals, but it's probably easily a good 30% if you're to go down the line, right? Tons of good shit. Zombie Burnings. Yo, bro, been ordering from Hells for some time now. What do you think of Old Sadists? They're coming with a new album in 2023. I mean, Sadists, the Death to Posers demo, and the first album, Illusions or Chemical Exposure. I mean, had two fucking names, and I don't even know why was it. Is it because it's a U.S. thing and a European thing? Put in there. Why did Sadists have two names, just like Judas Priest, Killing Machine, and Hellbent for Leather was the two names for that album? I'm pretty sure the Judas Priest was because of, I mean, that was back in the 70s too. That was a U.S. release, European release type deal. Sadist, especially being underground, and it was years later. Was that 88, that album? I think the demo was 87. Was that album 88? Seems a little bit, I guess, unnecessary for lack of words. So I don't even know what the full reason was. Why did it have two technically album names? Put it in there. I'm sure somebody fucking knows. I'm just out of the loop, and to be honest with you, I never really looked into it. So, but the debut album, the demos, I think that's some of the best fucking thrash metal album. That's what's fucking funny too, because I mean, for whatever reason, I don't mention Sadists too much on this channel. Sir, yes. I mean, that shit's fucking great. But that thrash album, that destroys fucking Megadeth. That destroys fucking Pantera. That destroys all those crappy ass fucking later Anthrax albums. To be honest, I like it more than the first three Anthraxes as well, which I do like those albums. But and it's just funny because it's funny because that's the shit that quote unquote made it. Especially like take a band like Megadeth, and let's just say even Megadeth stayed metal. Let's just say that I'm pretty sure from what I understand that they really crafted the fuck up. But let's just say they stayed, whatever, like 1992 album, was it Rust in Peace or whichever one? Let's say they kind of continued playing that style of stuff, never changed, just was consistent all the way until now, 2023. It's kind of like me as a metal fan, I'm like, this Sadist is way fucking better. Way more oomph, way more for the fucking men, way more fucking toughness, way more fucking crushes the wimps. I mean, Megadeth's just like, yeah, I mean, it's cool kind of metal, and cool guitar fucking leads here and there and shit like that. Oh, it's talented, etc. But as far as aggressive music and shit goes, I'm sorry, they don't fucking hold a goddamn candle to Sadist. But yet, especially people into popular metal, especially I notice it's guys that are slightly older than me when they're mentioning like, yeah, I like metal. And to be honest, it seems that's what I follow is the bodybuilding world. It seems like guys that bring it up. Yeah, I like heavy metal. They're bringing up, Metallica, Slayer, Megadeth, Anthrax, and stuff like this. Like, why not Sadist? Why not Rigor Mortis? They have no fucking clue. They're completely fucking clueless. Yeah, because Sadist, that was when I mentioned the Creator, Pleasure to Kills, the Sacrifice, Torment, and Fires. Sadist, the debut album, that's got oomph. That's the more harsh thrash. Blood Feast, another one. That's more the sick thrash. Shout out to deceased, goddammit. Sick thrash. That's as opposed to like the Testaments, the Megadeths. That's kind of it's real metal, but to me, it's kind of like just the wimpier fucking. You can take it home to mom, high school fucking thrash. And again, some of that I do like myself. Not saying everything's got to be just fucking wicked and completely down and dirty and goddamn aggressive as fuck. And I like a little more shit that's a little more tame. It has its place too, but it's just like in comparison, especially these guys. Oh, when I'm busting out the heavy guns, I'm busting out Cowboys from Hell. It's like if you like Cowboys from Hell, they should be thinking like, especially if you're in the metal. When I'm busting out the light guns, when I'm having a tame day, I'm kind of feeling depressed. It's raining outside, and I just need something to kind of just warm me up inside with a cup of hot cocoa. That's when you put on the Cowboys from fucking Hell. When you need something to fucking kick you in the fucking teeth, pull you up by the fucking bootstraps, and just get kicking the fucking ass, you put on goddamn Sadist. Now, full disclosure, I thought Swallowed in Black fucking swallowed a fucking dick. I didn't like that album at all. Now, granted, it's been. Last time I heard that was who reissued them all. I think it was Displeased Records. Sadist was a band I was a little late to the game on. No, full disclosure. I don't pose it up over here. I tell you the way the fuck is. I got into Sadist when I was either 18, 19, or 20. Someone in that age group, which is still, I'm still young. But late because, I was, going to shows and shit since I was 13. So a little bit later. But the main reason was the shit was out of print and stuff. And again, you have to start somewhere. Like, what the fuck? It's like funds are limited. You can't just say, I need all the mandatory metal right fucking now, god damn it. And you don't even know what all the mandatory metal is. You learn as you fucking go. But again, you just keep on going because you're actually passionate. I'm like these fucking poser ass motherfuckers that fall off the wagon after 5 years, god damn it. They're never even fully fucking in. 5 years, but you're just getting started, brah. You barely know shit. You just got hair on your fucking dick. You don't know anything yet. You're still learning. So, I believe it was my introduction to Sadist is Hell's Got 'Em. I always knew who they were. I remember a lot of the Parma guys loved them and shit like that. And I'm pretty sure a couple bands that I was listening to, death metal bands, covered them. Who did cover Sadist? Who in there? Who did not? Cannibal. Cannibal covered like The Accused, covered Sacrifice. Who's somebody I would have been listening to death metal wise that might have covered Sadist? Or did they? Fuck, now that I'm thinking about it. Anyone goddamn cover Sadist? Anyways, getting back to what I was saying. It was around the Displeased time. I'm pretty sure it was Displeased. We got them in trade. That's when I officially got to listen. No, I take that back. Take that back. And I was fucking Cavalt. I heard Death to Posers demo first. And that was whoever put it out. The CD. When we got them in, it was when we were doing Hells. And so I heard that, thought it was great. And then I got the album a year or two later. And I believe that was with Displeased. But they also put out Swallowed in Black. So let's just say for simple math, I was 20 years old. Because it was around that time. We were definitely doing Hells. And I listened to all. I was like, this Illusions or Chemical Exposure. I was like, this is fucking great. Then I put on Swallowed in Black. And I'm like, this is just lame and tame in comparison. It doesn't suck. It was a solid metal album. But it was just such a letdown. It didn't have that like just total fucking punch. The aggression, it just flat out did. I'm like, oh, this is just kind of like just a Yeah, a true metal album, but just just another thrash record. Nothing. It lost all its character and special. Just like, for example, you put on Sepultura, Morbid Visions, and Beneath the Remains. That's why Beneath the Remains and Arise, they're good thrash metal albums. I'm not saying they suck. It's just they're so goddamn just generic and no character compared to Morbid Visions. Morbid Visions was like a death metal record, original as fuck. It had the charisma, the slop, the fucking just everything, and the songs were all memorable and catchy, even though it could tell it was played very loose and sloppy. Beneath the Remains, like, all right, it's just another fucking a fast thrash record that literally hundreds of fucking bands were doing at that time. It's like, just jump on this train. Again, I don't think I know some people are like, you're out of your fucking mind. Beneath the Remains the greatest thrash record ever. I know those guys are out there, so I met them. Chill the fuck out. I'm not saying it sucks. I own it and I like it. I'm just saying in comparison, it doesn't have the character. It just doesn't. That's what was for Sadist. So if I was to go listen to Swallow Black now, so you figured last time I heard it was basically, like I said, simple math. Say I was 18 years ago. I'm 38 now. So yeah, 18 fucking years ago. And so I don't remember. If it doesn't put it out now, but I'm like, it's a good metal record, but it doesn't have the fucking punch. But where the fuck did he go with Sadist? What do I think about Sadist? Yeah, oh yeah. What do you think about Old Sadist? Yeah, just the first album, the demo, Swollen Black, I remember not liking it. And to be completely honest with you, I've never listened to anything after Swollen Black. I just figured why? I mean, and again, if that's your favorite band you like, I just assumed I was like, it's not going to be like the album I like, so why bother? Maybe there's some gold nuggets in there. It's very possible. I'm not saying there's not, but first album, I think that's one of the greatest aggressive thrash records, literally of ever. I mean, I don't even think that's debate. Zebra Man, shout out to you, bro. I definitely don't recognize you in the goddamn comments. Zebra Man has a question. With question marks and exclamation points after. Okay, bro, you got my attention. Let's see what you got to fucking say. What's the hardest metal of my heaviest LPs? Dokken, Dio, Ozzy, or The Priest? I mean, I think you're being kind of fucking sarcastic, busting my balls, but I'm going to take it as a serious question because actually, I think that's actually kind of a good question. What's the hardest? I'm going to go with Ozzy. Now, I'm being a little bit biased because that's the one I like the most out of them. And the reason I'm going to go with Ozzy is because kind of what the public perceived him as. They perceived him as, kind of like the Prince of Darkness, big bad Satanist, biting the heads off bats. I mean, he definitely had this persona to him that I was getting an outroar from the fucking mainstream media, which I fucking hate. Hence the beginning of this goddamn channel. Maybe that's part of who runs this goddamn world. I'm telling you right goddamn now. It ain't your fucking stupid ass. I'm voting for shit. No, it's mainstream media, big pharma, and just big business. That's who runs the goddamn country. So that's who we should all be fighting against. Goddamn it! Back to the beginning of this. So those fucks getting an uproar out of the first one, mainstream media, would have to have been Ozzy. Is even with like song "Suicide Solutions," I know he got shit for that. And it just seemed to have like a darker theme around it. Even just covers like "Bark at the Moon" shit were just so fucking cool. I liked them, and I like "Bark at the Moon" as an album quite a bit actually. I mean, it's not my favorite. My favorite Ozzy album is "Diary of a Madman," but and then followed by probably "Blizzard of Oz," and then probably "Bark at the Moon." But I think those are great, and not to say I don't like the Priest. I mean, the Dio and Priest and all that shit you mentioned. Doc and I never really followed much. That's definitely a goddamn Athnar band for you right there. Goddamn it, he could Doc and me under the table while I can Cannibal on him on the table. But I'm fully aware who the fuck they are, and etc. But I'd have to go with Ozzy as far as the hardest out of those. You're allowed to disagree, but Dio and shit, it's kind of like, again, I like Dio, especially I like the Rainbow albums he sings. I think Rainbow Rising was my favorite. I thought that was fucking great. My favorite thing with Dio ever is the Holy Diver. So I think that's a Holy Diver is definitely, I think, one of the greatest heavy metal records of all fucking time. That's a perfect 10. I love every single song on that album. It went really downhill after that. The Last in Line is good. I have it. I like it, but it's definitely not nowhere near as good. What's after that? Sacred Heart. I remember I'd have to go back to it. I'm like, man, this is weak and boring. That I didn't really like much after until like the Heaven and Hell thing he did. I did like that. Um, so I do like other shit, but Dio just seemed kind of like a thing you kind of take home for mom. she wasn't offended, as opposed to like in the 80s and shit, early 90s, maybe. You bring Ozzy home for mom, she might be like, isn't that devil worshiper? Especially if you had like a whack job fucking Christian goddamn mom or grandma or something. I'm just saying Ozzy got more of an uproar. That's all I'm fucking saying. He got 2 replies. What they say? They're probably all completely disagreeing with you. Ozzy's the biggest fucking pussy ever. Yeah, well, I fucking disagree, goddammit. Zebra Man. What the fuck? He applies to himself? What the fuck sense them? Pick the hardest band, Human Bee. What the fuck does it make any goddamn sense? He didn't get no goddamn replies. 2 replies my fucking ass. Why does it say 2 replies? So shit's fucking up. So, anyways, that's my answer on that. Comments, questions, concerns, you know what the fuck to do. Put in the comments box and get an answer right in the morning. Later, goddammit.